welcome back. So today I'm going to do a fall inspired cranberry kind of smoky eye tutorial. For this look I used almost all drugstore products except for I used the Lorac Pro palette. So everything else to get this look was drugstore, but the eyeshadows were from the Lorac Pro palette. It just has some of these awesome fall colors. So a lot of people requested a fall look, and a lot of people have asked me to do more looks with the Lorac Pro palette. It is one of my favorite palettes. So I'm just going to get started and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Okay, so we're going to start by priming our eye. I'm using this paint pot from Maybelline. This is in Pomegranate Punk. It's just a cranberry color. These are about $5.99 at the drugstore. And I'm using this Real Techniques brush that I got. This is the domed shadow brush. I'm going to first lay it down with my finger and then I'm going to go over it. Then I'm going to go over it with the brush. We just want to get a nice cranberry base happening down for this fall eye. I find the finger gives the most opaque application, and then I like to use the brush. I do like to go back in and blend the edges of these cream products with that. So once you get that all over the eyes, I go back in and just kind of smooth it out, just the top part. Try and keep the color very concentrated right here and don't go over that with this brush. Just kind of use it to blend the edges up so it's darker here and fades up. I'm going to take this angle brush. This is a brow brush from the Real Techniques line as well. I'm going to just take the Pomegranate Punk and run it under my lash line. Okay, now that we have that down, we have Pomegranate Punk all over my eyes. I'm going to go in with one of my very favorite palettes, the Lorac Pro palette. I think this palette is amazing for all parts of the year. I can always find a look, I can always count on it. I definitely think that this is worth the investment. It has a whole row of mattes and a whole row of shimmer shades. It has these nice fall colors, really pigmented and great. We're going to go in with this mauve color and mix it with this taupe color, and we're going to blend that through our crease. I'm taking this Target Up and Up brush, brand brush. This is a crease brush. One of my favorite investments ever. It's $1.99. I love it and it works great. I'm just going to kind of run that, mix those two colors together and run that through the crease. I've talked about if you have hooded eyes, I tend to look forward and just kind of go up a little bit higher. Like if my crease is right here, but I bring it up a little bit higher because I know when my eyes are open that this is the part of my eye this is the part of my shadow that shows. So that's why I do bring up my crease color a little bit higher. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to take my ring finger and go into this color Garnet. It's a beautiful reddish cranberry color, and I'm going to pat that on the lid. The reason I'm using my finger is because that gives the most opaque application sometimes with these extremely buttery shadows, and I really want the sheen to show. So just tap that on over the cranberry shade. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my finger again. I'm going to take this gold shade. It's very similar to Woodwinked, MAC's Woodwinked. Just a really nice gold, and I'm just going to pop that right in the very center of the eyeball. So if you're looking straight ahead, it will be right in the very center. Just kind of tap around the edges to make sure that you have kind of blended that in a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this light bronze shade next to it, and I'm going to kind of tap that again on the inner portion of this eye. Just a little bit and not too much. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this deep purple, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush again. This is the shading brush. Just gonna barely tap it in that deep purple. Tap it off, and then I'm just gonna go right on the outermost corner right here just to deepen it up just a little bit. Kind of just stamped that on. and then just drag it just a little bit down. I'm going to go back in with this Up and Up blending brush with no additional product and kind of just run that over that area to blend it out a little bit. Taking this Sigma E50 brush, and I'm going into this cream shade right here, and I'm just going to put that on my upper brow bone, and I just kind of tap it on there. Then with a clean finger, I'm going to go into this nude color right here and to tap it ever so slightly in the inner corner of my eye, and then just right at the very arch of my brow, like right there. We're going to go back in and blend it. Over it with this light bronze color. I just kind of went back over it with the light bronze color. I'm just going to take that fluffy brush and just really blend that part out. So it's just a little bit right at the very arch, but pretty diffused. Okay, I'm going to go in with this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil, and this is in Golden Bronze. This color is so perfect for the fall. It really, you wouldn't think it was anything special, but it really makes for a beautiful definition under the eye. So I'm just going to run that all the way in under here. Now I'm going to take that angled brush and go back into this color right here, Garnet, and I'm going to kind of go top over that with, and I'm bringing it kind of all the way in and further down than I typically would. So I want that garnet color to go completely around the eye. And then I'm going to just tap just a little bit of that deep purple and go on the outermost portion, the outermost corner of the eye. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Master Precise Liner in black, and I'm just going to ever so slightly darken up my lash line. I'm going to take Maybelline's Colossal Volume Express. This is in black. Just going to curl my lashes and apply a few layers of that. Terra has a very big wand. I don't know why it doesn't get enough credit, because I really think it's a great mascara, and it always gives me pretty good volume in my lashes. Okay, so we're going to finish up the rest of the face. For blush, I'm going to go in with two of my favorites, and they are from NYX. This is Terracotta, and in one of my Friday favorites, I talked about how it is a dupe, a very close dupe for NARS Luster Blush. It just is such a beautiful, bronzy apricot color, and I feel like it really goes great with these, this is just an Eco Tools brush. I feel like it really goes great with these tones, for these cranberry tones for the fall. I'm really just really working to blend that out. Since I didn't bronze my face, I'm kind of just really wanting that glow. The color that we're going to go on just right here is Mocha. It's just a really beautiful, it has a little bit of pink in it. Or this is a Walmart little blush brush. I'm just going to kind of barely tap that on. This one's pretty pigmented. I just want to get just a little bit right there. And then I'm going to kind of go back over it with this brush just to kind of blend it all together. Okay, for our lips, I'm going to take two of my drugstore favorites, and this is Milani Color Statement Liner in All Natural. It's like a brownie pinkish nude color, and then we're going to go in with Fergie Daily. This is the Wet n Wild lipstick, Fergie Daily. These lipsticks are so creamy, but I think this is a perfect nude color because it has a little bit of pink to it. Not too much brown, but it's a really good nude for me. This is a very close dupe to MAC's Blankety lipstick, which is one of my all-time favorite nude lipsticks from MAC. I do have a full MAC lipstick dupe video, which you will probably always find down below. I go over at least 30 MAC lipsticks and find dupes for them. So if you're interested in that, check it out. If you do want a little bit of shine, I'm going to add NARS Lip Lacquer in Chelsea Girls. Just a really pretty, almost nudie color like this. I'm just going to kind of add that to the center. This is really thick, so you only really need a little bit. That's just an extra step, not really needed, but I do like just a little bit of shine. This is from Physicians Formula. This is in Beige Pearl. It's a really pretty, almost like champagne-y bronze highlight, and I just used this Real Techniques contour brush and added that right to the very top of my cheekbone. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any other requests, please leave them down below. I am going to be doing an emerald eye tutorial that's coming up next in my little fall series that I'm going to try and do. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah!